Hi everybody, so let us look at how to solve example number 1. So the question is saying that we have 1 meter long steel pipe with an inner diameter of 120 mm and a wall thickness of 10 mm. So let us draw that first. We have a steel pipe with an inner diameter of 120 mm. So we can say our inside radius Ri is equal to 60 mm, and then the wall has a thickness of 10 mm, so we can say this is the thickness of the wall and this is 10 mm, and then the pipe is covered with a 20 mm thickness insulation. So we have another layer of insulation of thickness 20 mm. So this is the thickness of the insulation, 20 mm. So you can see here, this question is actually multi-layer tube. So I can label, this is my first layer, and I can say that this first layer, I call it as RA. And then the insulation layer is my second layer, and I can call this layer RB. So since we have two layers, RA and RB, so we will be using the equation for multi-layer tube, which is Q over L is equal to delta T overall over R overall. To calculate the value of R overall is going to be RA plus RB. Now, what other information is given to us? It shows us that the thermal conductivity of steel is 60 and the thermal conductivity of insulation is 0.08, and the temperature inside carrying steam is 150 degrees Celsius. So we can say Ti is equal to 150 degrees Celsius, and then the temperature of the outer surface. So this is our outer surface. So this is TO is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. So those are all the information that we have. And the question is asking us to find the value of heat loss and temperature at the pipe's outer surface. So first of all, we want to find the value of Q. The second one is we want to find the temperature at the pipe. Okay, so this is pipe inner diameter, this is pipe outer diameter, this is insulation diameter. So we want to find the temperature at the outer layer of the pipe. So this is going to be the temperature. Okay, so let us see how to solve this question. So we are going to solve, since we have to find the value of RA and RB. So we'll start with the value of RA. So to find the value of RA, we'll be using the equation R is equal to ln RO over RI over 2 pi K L. And we know the L of the pipe is 1 meter. So in order for us to find the value of RA, we have to find for layer A. So this is our layer A. What is the outside diameter? What is the inside diameter? So inside diameter we know is 60. So Ri is equal to 60 mm. For the outside diameter is going to outside radius 60 mm plus another 10 for the thickness. So we can say Ro is equal to 70 mm. So based on this, we have all the information. So we can solve for the value of Ra. Ra is equal to, so ln 70 over 60 mm over mm divided by 2 pi times with the value of K, which is 60 watt meter Kelvin, times the value of our length is 1 meter. So first of all, you see here I'm not changing this unit from mm to meter. So if you want to change it, go ahead. The reason I'm not changing is because this both unit will cancel out. So even if I change this to meter, this unit will cancel out with this meter unit. So it's up to you. If you feel more comfortable changing all the units, then it's very good. But if you are confident that you will be able to solve it without doing any mistake in unit cancellation, then you can just ignore the unit and just use the unit as it was given. Okay, and then we cancel out meter and meter, so we'll get the value of RA is equal to 4.089 times 10 to the power of negative 4 Kelvin over watt. So that is how we get for RA. So to get for RB, so let's say now we want to find the value of RB. So for RB, we are going to use the same equation, but we have to find the new value of RO and the new value of RI. So if you look at the layer of RB, this is the layer of RB. So this is going to be the inside diameter and this is going to be the outside diameter. So our RI for RB is going to be 70 mm, and then the R outside is 70 plus 20. So RO is going to be 90 mm. So now we have the value. Put in the equation. RB is equal to, again, ln 90 over 70 millimeter over millimeter times the value of 2 pi times the value of thermal conductivity of RB is going to be 0.08 watt meter Kelvin and times the length, which is 1 meter. So cancel off, cancel off, cancel off, cancel off, and you get the value of RB is equal to 0.5 Kelvin over watt. Okay, so we have gotten the value of RB and RA. RO is equal to RA plus RB. So we get a value of 0.5004 Kelvin over watt. So we know the value of RO, value of delta TO is going to be equal to TI minus TO. So 150 minus 0, so we're going to get 150 degree Celsius. So we know all the value, so we can substitute into our equation. Okay, the general equation Q over L is equal to delta T overall over R overall. Now this is the general equation, but in the question it has already given us the value of L, right? And we have incorporated the value of R of L in the calculation of RA and RB. So here I can just ignore the value of L. I can just put that Q. Okay, so Q is equal to delta T overall is 150 degrees Celsius divided with our R overall, which is 0.5004 watt Kelvin over watt. So we can cancel out Kelvin and degrees Celsius and we get a value of 29976 watt. Okay, so it is important for you to understand when you are using this equation and when you are using this equation. This equation you will use when the value of L is not given. So let's say if the L value is not given, what will happen to your R value? So you have general equation of R is equal to ln RO over Ri over 2 pi k L. Okay, so this is the general equation for R. So if the value of L is not given, in our example the value of L was given, but if the value of L is not given, then you will use this equation. Then your Q value will have a unit of watt per meter. If your question, like our example, has given the value of L, we know the value of L to be 1 meter, so you will just remove this L from this equation and you will get this equation. So be careful whether you will use Q over L over Q, because if you are using Q over L, the unit will be watt per meter, but if you are using Q, the unit will be watt. And as I have mentioned in our first class, and every time we do calculation, correct answer is as important as the unit. Okay, so make sure you understand the question and understand what is the question asking you. Okay, so that is the first part of the question. The second part of the question is asking us to calculate the value of the temperature of the pipe outer diameter. So outside surface, so this temperature. So similar to what we did for our multi-layer wall, we can say that the Q overall is equal to QA is equal to QB. Okay, so we already know Q overall is equal to delta T overall over R overall, and QA is going to be delta TA over RA. So we can write delta T overall over R overall is equal to delta TA over RA. So we want to find the delta TA. Delta TA is going to be equal to delta T overall times RA over R overall. So the value is going to be delta T overall is 150 degrees Celsius times the value of RA is 4.089 10 to the power of negative 4 Kelvin over watt times the value of R overall is 0.5004 Kelvin over watt. Cancel out, cancel out, cancel out, cancel out. You get a value of delta TA is equal to 0.123 degree Celsius. So as we define for our multi-layer wall, delta TA is the temperature, this is minus this one. So in order for us, let's say to get this temperature, so going to be, let's say T2 is going to be delta TA minus T inside. So it's going to be 100 I'm sorry, T2 is going to be T inside minus delta TA. So delta T inside is going to be 150 minus our 0.123, and when we'll get a value of 149.88 degree Celsius. So that is the final answer.